There it is. We are live. Same old face, but a different place from just a couple of minutes ago. G'day, folks. What are the numbers pumping up already? Up to 9. I believe there's 18 different individuals in this break. This is going to be the team draw. Very exciting. Let a couple more people join before I give you a very nice spiel here. Matty Tar hopes you all get the team that you want. I wish I was in the break and that I got St Kilda, but I'm not. And I don't. All right, folks. Welcome. Welcome on board. RGV Breaks. We're going to do a team draw for a break that's basically a week away, or a bit less than a little bit. Oh, when's it going to arrive? On Sunday. Where's it? Next Thursday or something like that. We'll see. As soon as we can access stock, that's when this break will actually run. So you'll have many, many days to get your trades done. But I thought, you know what? Kat Kernahan asked earlier if we could do the team draw sooner rather than later. And I'm absolutely down to get it out of the way, because I'm sure there's going to be a variety of different breaks and stuff popping up on other pages over the coming days. So at least this first case and the first case break that's up, people will know what team they've got and whether they want to keep chasing through other breaks and whatnot too. So if I was in your guys' position, I would certainly want a team draw to take place as quick as possible as well. So here we are. And good evening. G'day, Matthew Anderson. His first RGV break. Fantastic. Well, in true form, it's actually our first case break. And of course, the first break for Footy Stars 2021 for us. Although it's break number 58 for RGV Breaks, it is case break number 01. 001, in fact, I've got in the description here. Case break 001 of Footy Stars 2021, folks. EJ's obviously put a couple up. They sold out pretty quickly. Pick your teams. I managed to pick up the Saints in those, so I was very happy with that, with EJ's trading cards. I'm sure those guys will probably have some more breaks as well. And of course, Box Break TV, our member Kane Daniels put up a case break today that filled. Peter Crispy's got a break up too for anyone that's keen. You can go check that one out. I'm not sure exactly which page they're running it on, but you can find Crispy on Good Vibes if you want to check out one of their breaks as well. So I'm sure plenty of breaks are going to come up over the coming days. Footy Stars looks to be an incredible product for Series 1, something far more substantial than what we've seen before. 2020 was a huge step up for that product in terms of the collation and the hits and everything and how they laid it out within the series. And I think they've taken that recipe, which was hugely successful with really positive feedback from the community, and they have gone and injected a bit more into it as well. I think it's a tremendous product. That's the card exchange for Peter Crisp. There you go. You can catch Crispy on the card exchange. He's got a break up and going at the moment. It's also a pick your team, and I'm sure they'll do more. But this product, I'll look at it from a twofold perspective. And those who just joined me on the RGV randoms will have heard me say that we're going to really talk about this, the whole product and everything, and the whole, the hobby and the industry side of things. We're going to talk about it at length tomorrow night on Card Authority, and we're looking for a lot of feedback from people and trying to get a lot of different opinions and stuff like that. But let me just start it off by saying a couple of things about my opinion here. And I'll give you the opinion both from a perspective of a collector and someone that actually, I normally do a full master set of Series 1 Select with my kids. And then, of course, I do all my Saints stuff as well, of which we obviously hoard certain players and everything, but we team master sets in Kilda. From a collector's perspective, the product looks absolutely loaded. As a $2.99 a pack product, $105 a box product, $1,200 a case product, notwithstanding the fact that there's purchase limitations on release from Select, this is going to be a fantastic product to collect, because the way I look at it is every pack has a hit in it. Every pack has a great card. So for those that are like me that also have young kids who participate in this and do it together, it's going to be quite an amazing experience if you do have that opportunity to break some of this product down with your kids. For me, from the collector standpoint, I'm really looking forward to collecting it. But from what I do with my son Dylan, who a lot of you guys have met or know, or at least know via the internet anyway, it's going to be a tremendous product for us to be able to sit there and crack open a case of. And that's certainly my plan, is to try to break a case and break a bunch of starters. But the excitement and enjoyment of getting a hit of some sort in the way of an insert in every single packet that's not a jigsaw is going to be a bit of a new experience. And I think that's going to be fantastic. I think the set chases are fantastic here. We've got some really good looking cards, maybe some ones that are not as good looking and less desirable, but I think the sets look fantastic to collect. From a breaks perspective and more of an industry standpoint, this product is, for the first time, extraordinarily breakable, because there's so many hits to come out of it, which means there's so many chances for break participants to actually hit something higher than the value of a break spot. There may not be any cards here that are worth $2,000, but it looks to me like there's lots of cards that are going to be worth in the hundreds of dollars. And whether that's premiership predictors, Brownlow predictors, Coleman medal predictors, the marquee card, then you've got a whole, but those bang cards I think are going to have a lot more value than what people are anticipating once they come in hand as well. And in terms of the player representation based on the checklist, I think this is a product which we are going to see very high demand from the get-go. We are going to see a lot of products snapped up from Select's website instantly. It cannot physically sell out straight away due to the geographical nature of where this product goes. It's going to go far and wide: supermarkets, service stations, hobby stores, news agents. And as a result of that, it can only sell out as quickly as people can go and acquire it over the counter. I do, however, think that online, it is going to sell out very quickly. Some people will be disappointed that they miss out, but I think that the signs are all there that this is hot. People are going to move very, very quickly to try and secure cases, boxes, starter packs, and everything really. And all I can do is implore the members of our community, if you want the best possible chance of getting this product day dot, get on early, refresh, you know the drill, just get it done, try your best. But also know that if you don't quite get there, there are plenty of buying opportunities, whether they're through the online resellers, the physical retailers throughout the year. We know Select is going to have a second drop coming on their website, I believe, in April. I'm pretty sure that's what they've said. We'll get Andrew AJ1 to clarify that tomorrow night on Card Authority. But it's pretty clear as well that breaks are going to be a really big thing for this product too. So I wouldn't be stressing too much. It's not like it's limited to 500 cases. There's 2,500 odd cases, which is roughly 30,000 boxes or something like that. Plenty to go around. There's going to be an opportunity to get in. The markup's really interesting, Anthony. As Anthony Lyons has just mentioned, we're at a 300% markup. I don't think it gets to that point with this type of product. And I've had a couple of people ask me today, like, what do I think is going to happen on the secondary market? And again, I'll talk more about it in depth tomorrow night on Card Authority. But I thought it's worth having a bit of a convo now, because this is all about Footy Stars. I can't see it getting to that level just because the single cards won't produce value on the secondary market high enough to warrant it. So the peak of a box should be up there. It should basically have a ceiling price, which is reflective of what the most valuable hits would acquire on this, would be valued or perceived value on the secondary market. It's not like a dominance where there could be cards worth $1,500 or $2,000 or a brilliance or anything like that. Matty Anderson's calling $250 on the secondary market. It's really hard to say. I'm just going to be full transparent here. People that ask me today, what do I think it's going to go for on the secondary market? I think 150 to 200 is the price point we see pretty early for boxes on the secondary market. I don't see how a box of this could possibly exceed $250 though. So I agree with Matt Anderson. I think it gets to $250. I don't think it can really go much more than that. Maybe $300, but even at that point, I just don't see it. I don't see it getting to that level, and I don't think it has a need to get to that level, to be honest. With regards to breaks, again, full transparency here. You guys can do the maths. You can work it out. We've done this $90, 18 spots. Yes, there is a little bit of margin in there, but once you take into account the postage, the scale and the volume of the protection and the postage we have to do for a full-size case break of Series 1, half the people are going to be getting, parcel post and express post bags because we won't be able to fit this stuff into bubble mailers. And then obviously the very significant amount of time that's actually involved in doing all this as well. It may seem, and I'll be honest, back in the day when I first started just being a participant in breaks, I was just like, wow, what an easy gig. You just go on, you do it, you spend 20 minutes, you post the stuff out, and that's that. Well, it's not the case. There's a huge amount both involved in listing, setup, operating the break. There's obviously significant expenses involved in getting the setup in place to begin with. Just looking at the screen in front of you, to give you an example, like, the microphone costs money, the computer costs money, everything sort of costs money, and it's all obviously factored into it as well. And when it comes down to it, what people don't realize is, for those who got photos today from us of their break mail, we did 3 breaks worth of mail, or intended to do it last night. Started just after 10 p.m, stopped at 12:30 last night, and recommenced at 10 a.m. this morning and was done sort of by about 11, and then at the post office by lunchtime. So it's a really significant amount that goes into it. So all I would say is, whether, people want to have a shot at us or any other breakers or anything like that with respect to pricing and everything, just have all those considerations in mind. And those are the baseline considerations. The next one has to be is the cost of acquisition of stock. If everyone's predicting here, like what's being said in the comments right now, that the price of stock is going to go through the roof, well, the expectation is that it gets passed on at every single level. If breakers are having to pay $190, $200 a box, which equates to what, $2,000 a case or whatever it is, a bit more than $2,000 a case. At $200 a box, it's $2,400 a case. If that's the situation, you need to expect that it's going to break at a higher price on that to factor in all those other things as well. So all I would say is, if the opportunity arises to get into early breaks, like all of you guys have with this one, I would certainly be taking those opportunities, because who knows how long the prices are going to be. And exactly that, Matty Anderson, that's exactly what your comment is what I'm getting at now, that I don't want to spruik it, but this is probably, maybe you'll find something that are a little bit cheaper, but I don't see how after release you find any breaks at this sort of price. It's actually not sustainable. It's not financially viable for break operators to be running at this sort of price. And that's why, if you guys look around, I've tried to buy into every other person's break so far for exactly that reason. I bought into both EJ's breaks. I bought into the box break TV break. I missed out on the card exchange break. And the reality is, if more are getting listed at these sort of prices over the coming days, I'm as much of a customer as I am a facilitator. That's the reality of it. So I think you're spot on, Matty Anderson, there. I think that the low prices won't be sustainable based on what looks to be the real demand in the marketplace. And I'm sure we'll have some more indicators by tomorrow. So let's really talk in depth about this tomorrow night on Card Authority. I want to have more of a conversation and we can paint more of a clear picture of what's going on. But I just really want to thank everyone for getting involved in our first ever case break and our first break of 2021 Footy Stars. And whether it's AJ, one, and myself breaking, I don't know, but I'm sure either one of us is going to have a extraordinarily good time and a great fun time. And it will take a little while to break through it, but it's going to be awesome. And we're working on some things at the moment to be able to break together and some other things too that we're very excited about. So there'll be some more announcements coming from us over the next couple of weeks, as we've alluded to already, with some very exciting changes, additions, all sorts of stuff. But that's enough from me. Let's get it underway. Yeah, that's right, Matty Anderson. That's correct. Yeah, you're spot on with your pricing there at the moment. That's right. Let's get it underway, folks. For those that are joining us for the first break, I'll just explain to you what's happening here, and that's you, Matt Anderson. This is a random team draw break. I've got all 18 teams listed here. They are in the alphabetical A to Z list, and we randomize this 7 times. On the 7th time, however that list pops up of 18, I take it across to my spreadsheet, which reflects all the spots as per the listing, and you can see in the body of the listing on the Facebook page, and we match it up side by side. I'll give you a quick rundown of who's got what spot right now, and I'll run the randomizer 7 times. I'll then run you through verbally all your spots, and then I'll post it in with the verification link as well onto the thread. And as I said, you're going to have days and days to get trades done, guys, so don't stress, but at least it gives you an idea of what you have first up in your first break. All right, folks, on that note, case break number 1, Connor Lecomte is in spot 1, Mario Demetrio spot 2, Oren Flam spot 3, Matty Brooks spot 4, Trent Cors spot number 5, Ryan Burrows spot 6, Troy Glover spot 7, Buddha is in spot 8, Kat Kernahan spot 9, AJ Gribbs in spot 10, Matty Gascoigne spot 11, Sam Mars in spot 12, Matt Anderson in spot 13. If you want me to call you Matthew, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll keep calling you Matt or Matty. Liam Dennis in spot 14, Chris Moore in spot 15, Graham Price in spot 16, Jill Willis in spot 17, and Steve S.A. to round it out in spot 18. We are ready. Here we go. 7 rounds coming up. Good luck, everyone. I hope you get your PC teams. Well, not everyone can, but let's see how we go. Round numero uno. Round number 2. Round number 3. Round number 4. Round number 5. Round number 6. And final round coming up for the longest team draw live stream ever in history. It's going to hit close to 20 minutes. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. The final round. GWS starts it in spot 1, and spot 18 is Carlton. I'll take this right across quickly, and I'm going to run you through it right now, folks. Connor Lecomte has GWS. Mario Demetrio has the Hawks. Oren Flam has Geelong. Matt Brooks has Port Adelaide. Trent Cors has the Freo Dockers. Ryan Burrows picked up the Pies. Troy Glover has West Coast. Buddha has Sydney. Kat Kernahan has the Mighty Sainers. AJ Gribbs has the Doggies. Matty Gascoigne has the Lions. Sam Marr has the Demons. Matty Anderson has North Melbourne Kangaroos. Liam Dennis has the Dons. Chris Moore has the Adelaide Crows. Graham Price has the Gold Coast Suns. Jill Willis has Richmond. And Steve S.A. rounds us out with Carlton. I will post it across now, guys. I'll put the list through. I'll put the verification link through. It will all be there momentarily. Good luck, everyone, with your trades. Cannot wait to break this, whether it's me or AJ. I'm sure we both can't wait to break it. And, yeah, look out for more breaks. There will be more. For those who are asking questions, hopefully we will get enough stock to be able to do case breaks, box breaks, multi-box breaks, all of that jazz. So, yeah. Cheers, guys. Good luck, everyone.